Welcome to our video. Today, we're going to talk about healthy living and bad habits. You'll meet two friends having a real conversation about their daily routines, eating habits, exercise, and how to stay motivated, even when it's hard. If you want to learn useful vocabulary about health, nutrition, exercise, routine, sleep, and motivation, this video is perfect for you. Let's get started.
Hey, Anna. I've been thinking a lot lately about changing my lifestyle. Eating better, exercising, actually taking care of myself. But honestly, it feels so overwhelming. Where do I even start? I totally get it, Maria. Changing habits isn't easy, but the fact that you want to start is already a big step. For me, it all began when I realized my energy was always low and I was always tired. How's your daily routine right now? Well, I usually wake up late and skip breakfast. Then I grab something quick and unhealthy, like a pastry or chips, because I'm rushing to work. By lunchtime, I'm starving, so I tend to overeat or order fast food. I barely have time for exercise. Maybe a short walk sometimes, but nothing consistent. That sounds familiar. I used to do the same. But what helped me was planning my meals ahead and setting small exercise goals, like 15 minutes a day. It's less intimidating than thinking I have to work out for an hour every day. Yeah, I think my biggest problem is motivation. I start a new routine for a few days, but then I lose steam and go back to old habits. Plus, I get discouraged when I don't see quick results. That's completely normal. Motivation can be a roller coaster. The key is to not be too hard on yourself. Progress takes time, and setbacks are part of the process. Have you tried tracking your progress or celebrating small victories? Not really. I guess I need to find a way to stay accountable. Maybe if I write down my goals or share them with someone. Definitely. Sometimes just knowing someone else is supporting you makes a huge difference. Also, changing your environment helps, like having healthy snacks at home or packing your workout clothes the night before. Good point. I think I need to organize my space better. Right now, it's too easy to grab junk food because it's right there. Exactly. Another thing is sleep. How are your sleeping habits? Honestly, not great. I usually stay up late scrolling on my phone and then feel exhausted the next day. Sleep is super important for energy and overall health. Maybe try setting a consistent bedtime and avoid screens at least 30 minutes before sleeping. That sounds hard, but doable. I'm willing to try. I just want to feel better. I get that. Remember, it's about building a lifestyle, not following a strict diet or an intense workout plan. Small, consistent changes add up. So, when it comes to eating better, I honestly don't even know what's considered healthy anymore. There's so much conflicting advice online. 1 minute carbs are evil, the next minute people say you need them.
I know, right? There's a lot of confusing information out there. I used to overthink it too, but now I just focus on balance. Real, whole foods most of the time. Fruits, veggies, protein, healthy fats, and yes, even carbs. I eat rice, bread. I just try not to overdo it.
That makes sense. I guess it's about not going to extremes, right? Like not cutting everything out suddenly.
Exactly. Extreme restrictions usually backfire. I've learned to prepare simple meals in advance, like grilled chicken, roasted veggies, or even overnight oats for breakfast. That way, I'm not starving and tempted to order takeout.
Overnight oats? That's the one where you soak oats in milk overnight?
Yes, super easy. You can add things like chia seeds, bananas, peanut butter, cinnamon, whatever you like. It's filling, nutritious, and ready to grab in the morning. That actually sounds really doable. I always thought healthy food had to be super expensive or complicated. Nope, you can eat well on a budget. Frozen vegetables, canned beans, eggs, bananas, all healthy and cheap. The trick is planning ahead and not shopping when you're hungry. I learned that the hard way.
Same here. I go to the store hungry and suddenly I have 5 bags of cookies and nothing for dinner.
Been there. Another tip, don't try to be perfect. If you want a piece of cake or pizza, have it. Enjoy it. The problem is when we treat food like it's good or bad. That just leads to guilt and binge eating.
I needed to hear that. I tend to feel guilty every time I eat something sweet, even if it's just a little. Then I give up completely. Like, well, I already ruined today, might as well eat everything.
That all or nothing mindset is super common. I used to do the same. But honestly, one cookie doesn't cancel out a healthy day. Just keep going. Progress isn't ruined by one snack.
That really changes the way I think. I guess I just need to be kinder to myself and trust the process.
Exactly. It's about consistency, not perfection. And the more you practice healthy habits, the more natural they become. You'll start craving better food because of how it makes you feel.
I hope so. I'm ready to try. Maybe I can even send you pictures of what I cook to stay motivated.
I'd love that. We can help each other stay on track. Healthy habits are way more fun when shared.
So, I have to ask, how did you get into exercising regularly? Because for me, the idea of going to a gym is terrifying. I always feel awkward, like everyone's watching me.
Oh, trust me, I used to feel exactly the same. The gym intimidated me at first, too. I started really small, just walking every evening after work. Nothing fancy. I'd put on a podcast or some music and walk around my neighborhood.
That actually sounds nice. Less pressure than going to a gym full of mirrors and machines I don't know how to use.
Exactly. And walking is underrated. It's great for your mood, your body, and your mind. After a while, I added some yoga at home. YouTube has tons of free beginner-friendly videos. No equipment, no judgment.
I think I could start with that. I like the idea of moving my body without comparing myself to anyone. That's usually what makes me quit. I feel like I'm not fit enough to even begin.
That mindset is so common, but it's totally backward. You don't need to be fit to start. You just need to start to get fit. Even stretching for 10 minutes a day is progress.
True, and I guess movement can be fun, right? It doesn't always have to be a workout. I used to love dancing when I was younger.
Then start dancing again. Seriously, any kind of movement counts. Dancing, swimming, hiking, biking, even cleaning the house while playing music. If it gets your heart rate up and makes you feel good, it's exercise.
That makes it feel way less scary. Maybe I'll start with 20 minutes of walking or dancing each morning just to get my energy going.
That sounds like a perfect plan. And here's a trick that works for me. I don't ask, do I feel like working out today? I just treat it like brushing my teeth. Something I do to take care of myself no matter my mood.
I like that. No drama, no pressure. Just something you do because you love yourself.
Exactly. And some days you'll feel great, others you won't. But showing up for yourself, even when it's hard, builds discipline and confidence.
Thank you for saying that. I always thought I lacked discipline, but maybe I was just expecting too much too fast.
We all do that at first. But now you know, it's not about doing it perfectly, it's about doing it consistently.
Can I be honest? One of my biggest fears is falling off track. Like, I'll do well for a week or two, then I'll have a bad day, eat junk, skip a workout, and suddenly I feel like I failed. Then I give up completely.
Oh, I've been there so many times, but I've learned that one bad day doesn't cancel all your progress. It's like, imagine if you dropped your phone once and said, oh well, might as well smash it completely. We don't do that, right?
That's such a good way to put it. Yeah, it sounds silly when you say it like that, but that's exactly how I treat myself.
We're so much harder on ourselves than we need to be. Relapses will happen. They're part of the process. What matters most is how you respond afterward. You can start again the next day or even at your next meal.
I think I expect perfection. Like, if I don't do everything right, then I don't deserve the results.
That mindset is heavy and it's unfair. You deserve to feel good and be healthy even when things aren't perfect. Discipline is important. Balance, you know?
Yeah, I guess motivation isn't always going to be there. So what do you do when you don't feel motivated?
Honestly, I remind myself of why I started. I think about how I used to feel tired, bloated, moody. I don't want to go back there. And sometimes I don't feel like doing anything, so I just do the bare minimum. A short walk, a light stretch, a simple healthy meal.
So it's okay to lower the intensity, but still do something?
Exactly. You stay in motion, even if it's slow. That's what builds real consistency. And don't forget to celebrate your wins, even the small ones, like, hey, I drank more water today, or I got 7 hours of sleep. That counts.
That makes it feel more doable. I'm starting to realize this isn't about being good or bad. It's about taking care of myself.
That's it. It's self-care, not punishment. And the more loving your approach, the more likely you are to stick with it.
Thanks, Anna. Seriously. You make this whole healthy lifestyle thing feel way more human, not some extreme Instagram routine.
I'm glad. Real change starts with kindness. And don't worry, I'm here for you when it gets tough. We're in this together.
So, after everything we talked about, I think my first steps will be pretty simple. Like prepping some overnight oats for breakfast, trying to walk at least 20 minutes a day, and going to bed earlier. No crazy changes, just small, doable steps.
That sounds amazing, Maria. Small, consistent changes make a huge difference over time. It's way better than trying to change everything at once and burning out.
Exactly. And I feel less pressured now. Before, I thought if I didn't do everything perfectly, I was failing. But now, I get it. It's about progress, not perfection.
Yes, and don't forget to celebrate those small wins, like I drank more water today, or I went for a walk, even if it's short. Every little step counts.
Thanks for saying that. I guess I need to be kinder to myself. Changing habits is a process.
Absolutely. And I'm here for you whenever you need support or motivation. Maybe we can check in next week, share some recipes, or even go for a walk together.
I'd love that. Having someone to share this journey with makes it feel easier and more fun.
Definitely. Let's keep it positive and real. Healthy living isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling good in your body and mind.
I'm excited to start. Thanks so much for the advice and encouragement, Anna. I really needed this chat.
Anytime, Maria. You've got this, one step at a time. Want to learn English and improve your habits? Subscribe to the channel for more real-life conversations with useful vocabulary. Tell us in the comments, what healthy habit are you starting this week?